Okay, so if I stink at something, I can redo it? Yay. Well, I don't know, but thank you. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. So last week you got to see Kevin and I, unfortunately, arguing about financial stuff. And, most couples do fight about money. So a lot of people found that pretty relatable. And this week, in this episode, you see Kevin wants to throw a party. I am burnt out. I'm exhausted. I need a break. So I'm going on a girls' weekend trip to Palm Springs with my two best friends. And Kevin decides that he wants to throw a party. And I know it seems very controlling of me to say, no, honey, you can't have a party. But this is the same guy that hired Teletubbies to come to my birthday party a couple years ago to fight. This is the same guy that dresses in a Batman costume and scales walls and gets on rooftops and tells people that he's there to protect them. I mean, he's crazy and he's not to be trusted without guidance. The list of things he's done, I could go on and on and on, but trust me, he is not someone you can just leave to his own devices, especially when our home is involved. And so he would hire or bring the random person he finds on the street to come to the party at the house. Like, he has no concern over security, no concern over safety in that way. He's just eclectic and loves oddball characters, and I don't want them at my house. So you will see this argument play out on camera tomorrow night or tonight. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was definitely a really difficult decision at first because it's scary. You hear reality and you're like, no one wants reality. Everyone wants the smile and everything's perfect. And that was exactly kind of what drew me to it. In fact, later as I thought about it, Kevin and I have been together 16 years. If you can't do something like this now and feel secure, I don't know when you would. And I felt like we had something unique to tell. We had a unique story. You've got, a couple that's been together for 16 years, they're not married, don't have kids. And we don't know when the right time to do any of that is. If my parents who live with us, these Greek immigrant, adorable, hysterical people who are banging on our door saying, have kids, get married. And then you have Kevin, who has been behind the scenes for all of these years, never walked red carpets with me, always there in the support position, always helping and guiding my career and just silently and selflessly doing all the work behind the scenes, which most men are not confident being the man behind the woman. So I thought that was really interesting. I also think it's interesting from a woman's perspective because now more than ever, there are so many more women who are confused as to when to have kids. We're much more career driven than we ever were. And it's one of those things where we're like, when do we do this? We're living our dreams. We're enjoying our work so much. And so a lot of women are really connecting with that. So I thought, listen, if we're going to do this, the number one rule is we're going to be as authentic and real as we possibly can. It's not that kind of show. I don't have time to do something that isn't that. And so we were really raw and open. And, when I could have changed things in the Edit Bay, I didn't because I wanted it to be raw. that meant I was cringing when I was watching the episodes. And every Tuesday night I cringe and I'm terrified. I'm like, oh no, people are going to think I'm awful because I'm not letting Kevin have a party. But these are real problems. And I'm not the only woman who is, yelling at their partner about something or arguing about something else or not always smiling and always being perfect. And I kind of like that. It's refreshing for me. Exactly. Mm-hmm.